When God had rested for a while, he got down to making the most beautiful garden. He called it the Garden of Eden. It had wonderful trees and flowers. It even had lots of birds and animals in it. God put the man he had made into the garden. The man rubbed his eyes and looked all around. God said to him, "Now listen, Adam. You can eat the fruit, climb the trees, paddle in the rivers, and jump over the bushes. But there's one thing you must never do. You must never eat the fruit from the big tree in the middle of the garden. It is the tree of knowledge. That tree tells you what is good and what is bad." Adam replied, "What's bad?" "Never mind," said God. "You go and have a nice time and forget about that tree." God noticed that Adam was feeling lonely. God thought, he hasn't got any friends and no one to talk to. He will become unhappy soon. So one night, when Adam was asleep, God made a woman to be a wife for him. He called her Eve. Adam and Eve were very happy together. They used to play with the animals and eat lots of fruit from the trees, except for one, the tree of knowledge. One day they had decided to walk to the middle of the garden, and there was the most beautiful fruit hanging from this special tree.
There was also a big shrewd snake in the tree who said, "Hey, why don't you two eat that fruit? It's the nicest, biggest, juiciest fruit I've ever seen." Adam looked worried. "We're not allowed to. God said so." "Oh, don't worry about that," said the horrible snake. "Have a bite. Go on." Adam looked at Eve, and Eve looked at Adam. The fruit looked lovely. Eve tasted the fruit. "Go on, try it," she said. Adam had a bite. Suddenly, Adam and Eve heard God's voice in the garden, and they were very afraid. They hid behind the trees and bushes. Adam and Eve ran to hide. God was very angry when he found them. "You've eaten the fruit, haven't you?" he demanded. Adam said they had, but explained that the snake said it would be all right. God told the snake, "Because you have done this, cursed are you from among all creatures and from among all beasts of the field. On your belly you shall walk, and you shall eat dust all the days of your life." God told Adam and Eve that now they would know everything about good and bad. He turned them out of the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve now had to work. They had to plow the soil in order to get food for themselves.